Good morning, Love Posse, and welcome to 2020. Throughout this year, I will be co-creating our conversations with nature in nature. My purpose is to facilitate the restoration of our bond with nature. Today's conversation is restoring our bond with nature. Why is our bond with nature important? Indigenous peoples, past and present, have always understood that our bond with nature is inextricably linked to a healthy mind, that our bond with nature is innate. So what happened? Civilization happened. Colonization happened, right? The industrialization of domestic agriculture happened. And all of these things created a deception, created an illusion of our disconnection with nature. Why? So that humans could commoditize nature. But our bond with nature still resides within us. My hope is that together we can restore our bond with nature. Scholar, professor, author, historian Theodore Roszak wrote a number of books. He coined the term eco-psychology in his book, The Voice of the Earth. And he said, once upon a time, all psychology was eco-psychology. Eco-psychology seeks to restore the relationship, and some of his narrative focuses on what happened within the history of modern humans that obstructed that natural bond. And that was written in an article by John Davis and Janine Canty. They wrote Eco-Psychology and Transpersonal Psychology. You see, eco-psychology understands our human nature relationship. And it seeks to restore and remind us, help us to remember our bond with nature. And I am so blessed to be surrounded by these beautiful mountains, what we call mountains, surrounded by the giants, the one-leggeds, the trees, the winged ones we call birds. You see, our psychological health, our psyche, our mental health is linked to and rooted in our ecological health. As our psychological health deteriorates, so does our ecological health. but we can restore our psychological health by returning to nature, by restoring our bond with the natural world. Ecotherapy helps to restore not only our bond with the natural world, but our psychological health. We cannot restore our psychological health and our ecological health if we are not open to understanding that bond with nature is within. Understanding that we have always had a connection to nature, but when we began to industrialize, we were convinced by some that nature was a resource, a commodity to be sold, to be pillaged, to be destroyed at our will for profit. And when that began to happen, not only have we diminished the source and vitality of nature, we have diminished our own source of vitality, of life, of our mental well-being. The key is not to shame people or to guilt people into halting their destruction of the earth. The key is to bring love into it, to help people remember and to restore their love affair with nature. Our psychology, our psychological health depends on our healthy relationship with the earth, Mother Earth. Restoring our bond with nature is important to the health and well-being of not only our planet, but it's important to our survival and well-being. Our psychological well-being, neglected it for the sake of technology and those things outside of ourselves. But it's crucial that we remember that is in nature, that we were born, that we come from, we are made of, that we thrive, that we are. It is crucial that we remember this bond with nature. It is crucial that we go into nature to restore our psychological health. Nature is a key to our well-being. We must restore our bond with nature. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for joining in on this conversation, for listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can join me in restoring our bond with nature. Who loves you? I sure enough love you. Namaste. Namaste.